Hello everyone, MemeUniverse here, and today I'm going to be doing something I haven't actually done in about over a year, and that's a review. Well, it isn't really a brand new review, it's kind of a review that I did before, so originality. Anyway, it'll be a review of the RS-1 game prints again, because my last review is had to split into two parts and just was overall pretty crap. So, what is the RS-1 game prints, if you're probably wondering? Well, it's actually a Chinese handheld console, obviously, that has 152 built-in NES games, which kind of, they're alright. I mean, half of them are good. A few of them are actually around a quarter of them. No, I'd say a third. A third of them are actual decent games. Another third of them are just levels from those games, and another third are just these crappy games that have just been made for this console, I think, or just unlicensed. I don't know if they're crappy; they just don't look very good. But anyway, this does have. This version in particular has 152 games. You can get different colour versions like black or blue that have different colour, different amounts of games. I know one has 80, and some like have more or less, but the version I have is the 152 in one version. So looking at it, you're probably wondering, well, why does it look like a Game Boy Micro? They surely couldn't get away with that. And you're right, it is the same form factor as a Game Boy Micro, but it does have a few differences. Well, the D-pad's still here, and the A and B buttons are still here. But there's now a turbo button. I'm not sure what this could be used for, but I think it's basically just the same as holding down the A button, or just like spamming it. There's also a start and pause button. Then there's also a reset button, which takes you back to the main menu. Then there's a on-off switch here, and then there's the AV out here, which I'll get into what that does later. So on the bottom there's nothing, and on this side we have the volume slider, which up to go down and down to go up. It makes no sense, but that's how it is. And on the other side there's nothing. So on the back you have the battery door thing. So it uses 3 AAA, so very good battery usage there. I'm not sure how long it lasts specifically, but I think it lasts quite a long time. Well, I think so. So actually powering this thing on, you greeted with this weird little menu, which you can pick from Chinese or English. And every time you press reset, you'll be brought back to this menu. So pressing start, you have all of these games. You have games like Contra, Mario, Ninja Turtles, Tetris. You have a lot. And basically I'll show you the reset button. That just sends you back to here. And you have this cool little intro song, so I'll just, you can just hit that. So pretty cool. Now if you were thinking of actually picking up one of these, then I think they're around £10 in the UK, 10 to £20 I'd say, and around $15 to $25 I'm pretty sure in the US. But anyway, with that out of the way, you're probably wondering how this works. This little AV port here. Well, in the box, which I sadly don't have, it comes with some AV cables, which by plugging this into the AV port, you can play games on your TV, and I will just show you that right now. So when you plug this into here and into your TV, the AV cables, switching it on will present you with the menu screen. Sadly, I have broken my AV cable. Stupid! I kind of chipped a little bit off when I was trying to take it out. so there's no sound, but the overall it's pretty good picture quality. But there is a little minor issue that I have, which is mostly apparent in Super Mario Bros. But if you look over here, you can see there are actually a lot of lines which go across the screen. Now, this isn't only a problem with this, but it's actually a problem with these Model 2 NESs that came out back in the day. They actually had the same problem due to poor connections to the TV. So it's not really like that big of a problem. At least it actually works on TV. And you know, now that I think about it, it's pretty much like an 8-bit like NES Nintendo Switch. I mean, you can play it on here, like take it wherever you want, or you can play it on your TV. It's a lot like the Nintendo Switch, but for the NES, and a little less easy to do. But overall, quite good quality, pretty cool. So what are the exact pros and cons of the RS-1 game prints? Now for the pros, it's a great portable system. It's got good quality screen, good controls. It's nice to hold, and it's cool that you can take it anywhere or just play on the TV. It's kind of like an old school Nintendo Switch. The only cons I have is that the quality on the TV isn't very good. And when you press the reset button, I forgot to show this, but when you press the reset button on the TV, it glitches out a little. So that's really my only cons. My other con, there's another one, the fact that a lot of the games are pretty trash, but overall I think it's a good buy. It's not very expensive, it's quite cheap, so I recommend that you buy it. So that was my complete review of the RS-1 game prints. So if you did enjoy it, remember to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching everyone, goodbye!
We'll be right back.